Does anyone feel like dancing? Not convinced yet? How about we let our little Abby convince you? Okay, sorry. It's Abigail. Isn't it just magical? So I don't want to give off the wrong impression here. This is not a horror movie focused around dancing. If you want that, go watch Suspiria. Abigail is a vampire movie contained in a big house. A group of hired hands are there to supervise their little kidnapped girl until a ransom gets paid, but unfortunately for them, their bargaining chip is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Let's see if the flow of Abigail is as graceful as her dance moves, as bloody as her nature, and as funny as its cast. Or maybe it's just not very good. Let's get spooky without dim spoilies. So Abigail stars Melissa Barrera as the main focus of the story. She has a nickname in the movie, but I'm just gonna refer to her as the nurse, because that's the reason she's part of the crew. Though I'll get to that later. She is, of course, most famous from the recent Scream entries. Wait. No. Man, that movie series is going through a lot these days. Honestly, I don't really care.
Oh, bring it on! Let it rain down on me!
I get it, there's a lot of Scream fans out there, but I just like the over-the-top violence in the last two. The stories are just copies from the first and the second movie. Anyways, moving on, there's Catherine Newton from Lisa Frankenstein.
Well, I can't just get you new parts. I mean, you're a dead man. Not a Chrysler LeBaron.
She's playing the computer whiz. Kevin Durand playing the muscle, who is from a great TV series, The Strain.
I'd stop. I'd want to admire my handiwork, you know?
Dan Stevens playing the leader, who is in The Guest. Then there's Angus Cloud, the driver, who isn't in much, but it looks like he was in a thriller called Your Lucky Day. I'll be nice, because at the end of this movie it says the movie is dedicated to him. Seems like he died shortly after the film was shot. Rest in peace. Okay, let's lighten the mood back up again. There's William Catlett, the sniper.
Who?
Yeah, this guy seems to be the least known out of the older cast. He is in a few crime dramas, a superhero show, and who gives a shit. Next is Giancarlo Esposito, or Gus. Jeez, that guy is brutal. And finally, there's Alicia Weir, and this is her horror debut. And with it being her third credited film, brava, little one. Welcome to the club. Okay, let's tear this movie into pieces and see what we're working with. So Abigail, as I said, is about a team of 6 people kidnapping a little girl and holding her in a house until a ransom gets paid for her. Once you find out that the whole thing is a trap, it kind of begs the question of why every character had one trait that made them essential to the team. Was it just a happy coincidence that they all had skills that worked well together as a team? Because their roles don't really seem to be of much use after they kidnap the little girl. And that's the first 10 minutes of the movie. I am bringing it up because I can't really think of it as good or bad. It's kind of neutral, because the job they were hired for makes it all relevant, but the real reason they were hired makes it all irrelevant. So let's just move on. The good. The acting is pretty well done. There is a lot of bloody violence, which is the feel the movie tries to advertise in the trailer, and yeah, it delivers. There is a lot of blood here. I am a softie for my vamps, and the kind of vampire in this movie is a good one. I definitely prefer classic fangs, though don't get me wrong, I am a big fan of 30 Days of Night. The movie is also played off in the trailer as a dark comedy, and yes, there is some humor in this film. Now, you're not gonna really be rolling in your seats here, but yeah, I definitely got a few laughs out of it. Now for the bad. Let's play the hypothetical game here. Let's say you wanted to make a super bloody and violent movie, and you cast 6 good guys and 1 bad guy. Let's say you go for a bad guy wins ending. So your kill count is 6. Okay. In a 90-minute movie, that's 1 kill every 15 minutes on average. Kind of a long stretch between your kills if the goal is to be a very violent, bloody movie, right? This movie is 1 hour and 50 minutes long. I'm no mathematician here, but that means it's longer than a kill every 15 minutes. And that's only if the bad guy wins and all the good guys die. If you have any other kind of ending where more people live, you are stretching out your kills on average. Why would you do that?
Why?
Seriously, this is horror. Plenty of low-cost, low-fame actors would line up to have a cool kill scene. Okay, hypothetical game over. This movie has your classic build-up to set the narrative, so that's usually 15 to 20 minutes of just world building, and then the first body goes. And then like 2 minutes later, another. Now you might not think that's bad.
Just you wait.
It's like another 30 minutes before the next kill.
What? Oh, come on!
That is way too long for a movie like this. An easy fix would be just to add like 2 more characters. Yeah, it may be obvious that those LA bottom-feeding sleep with any kind of director type of actors would never make it to the end, but for the sake of a good time, get more bodies here. That is honestly my main gripe with this flick, and arguably the most important one. This is supposed to be a violent, bloody good time, and it's lacking because of the body count. It's got its moments to make you laugh in this dark comedy, but it's not super funny, so the obvious choice to make up for that is the kills, and they are just not there. There's just not enough. Oh, and one more thing. The ending drags. Like a lot. It also gives you the impression that the ending is predictable when they are wrapping shit up. And yeah, it is predictable. And it's so common, it's a lame cliche. The Critical Drinker talks about this when he reviewed The Predator, which is a lame-ass Predator movie. The bad guy kills the rest of the cast pretty easily, but most importantly, he is quick to kill them. But whenever it's the main character, our villain is all derp. I'll just throw them around a lot and really stretch out this final kill. Ugh. It's not a bad movie, but it's not going on my list for the best of the year, and it's a damn shame. It could have been way more fun. Thanks for watching, and keep up with those dance lessons. Your competition is tough.